One sunny morning in the jungle, a little monkey named Momo was playing near the river. He was splashing water, tossing pebbles, and humming his favorite tune. Suddenly, he heard a faint quack, quack, from behind a bush. Momo stopped and looked around curiously. The sound came again, softer this time, like someone crying. He carefully moved the leaves aside and saw a tiny white duckling all alone. The duckling looked scared and shivered as it stared at Momo with teary eyes. "Hey, little one," Momo said softly, "where's your family?" The duckling just quacked sadly and looked toward the big river. Momo realized the poor thing was lost. "Don't worry," said Momo. "I'll help you find them." The duckling wagged its tiny tail and followed Momo. Together, they started walking along the riverbank. Momo called out loudly, "Hello, any ducks around?" But only the echo of his own voice came back. They walked past tall grass, big rocks, and sleepy turtles basking in the sun. Momo picked up the duckling whenever the mud got too thick. "Hold on tight," he said, swinging from branch to branch with a little duck in his hands. The duckling giggled, a small happy quack. Soon, they reached the deeper part of the river. Momo noticed some fish swimming in circles. "Hey, have you seen any ducks pass by?" he asked. The fish bubbled, "Yes. A group of ducks swam downstream this morning." "Thank you," Momo said, waving. The duckling's eyes lit up with hope. They hurried down the path, following the flowing river. The jungle grew quieter as the day became hotter. Momo wiped his forehead. "Phew, it's warm today." The duckling started feeling tired, so Momo carried it on his shoulder. "We'll find your family soon, promise," he said kindly. A few hours later, they heard frogs croaking nearby. Momo asked, "Frogs, have you seen any ducks around here?" One big green frog replied, "We saw them flying toward the waterfall." "The waterfall?" Momo gasped. "That's far, but we'll get there." The duckling nodded bravely. They walked and walked until they reached the sound of roaring water. The waterfall was huge and beautiful. Momo climbed a rock to get a better view. He scanned the water, but no ducks. The duckling looked disappointed. "Don't give up," Momo said. "They can't be far." Then suddenly, flap, 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 a group of ducks appeared from behind the waterfall. "Look," cried Momo. "Is that your family?" The duckling's eyes sparkled. It quacked excitedly and flapped its tiny wings. "Go on," Momo said, placing the duckling gently on the river. The little one swam fast toward the group. One of the bigger ducks turned around and quacked loudly in joy. It was the duckling's mother. She rushed toward her baby, spreading her wings wide. They hugged wing to wing, heart to heart. Momo watched the reunion with a smile. The duckling turned and waved at him, quacking happily. The mother duck looked at Momo gratefully. "Thank you, kind monkey," she said. "You brought my baby back." Momo smiled shyly. "I just did what anyone should." The ducks invited him to join them for a swim. Momo laughed. "I'm not much of a swimmer, but okay." He jumped into the shallow water and splashed around. The duckling splashed back playfully. The other ducks laughed and joined in. It turned into a joyful water dance. Even the frogs nearby started clapping. Birds sang from the trees, celebrating the moment. The jungle seemed alive with happiness. After the fun, Momo sat on a rock, watching the sunset. The golden light sparkled on the water. The duckling came and sat beside him. It gave Momo a small feather as a gift. "Ah, thank you," said Momo. He tucked the feather behind his ear. "Now we'll always be friends." The duckling quacked softly, agreeing. Soon the mother duck called, and the duckling had to leave. "Goodbye, little friend," shouted Momo, waving. The ducks flapped their wings and rose into the sky. Momo watched them disappear over the glowing horizon. He felt happy and a little emotional. Helping others feels so good, he said to himself. As night fell, he walked back to his treehouse. Fireflies lit up the jungle like stars. Momo climbed up his favorite tree branch. He looked at the feather again and smiled. Today was a special day. He whispered a new friendship and a happy ending. A gentle breeze blew through the leaves. The sound of the river whispered softly in the background. Momo closed his eyes and drifted to sleep. In his dream, he saw the duckling flying proudly with its family. They waved at him from the sky. Momo waved back, grinning. "Stay safe, little one," he murmured. The stars twinkled above, like blessings from the jungle. Even the moon seemed to smile down on him. The whole forest was peaceful and calm. Momo's heart was full of warmth and kindness. Because sometimes, even a small act of love can change a life. And that day, one kind monkey proved friendship has no species.